I'm going to talk about the technology for my telemedicine program. I'm going to select 2 apps, and the reason for selecting apps is everybody, or I shouldn't say everybody, but most people have smartphones and or a tablet that they could do the visits on. So the first thing I want to talk about is the My Vitals app, and I'm going to show you that. So My Vitals app, I have it right here. It's easy to use, and that's the reason I picked it. We have to make sure that it's easy for patients to use, and it's free. That's the other part. So here's the vitals. I can click record data, and so, sorry, it's hard to see. Let me clear the screen a little bit. Blood pressure, blood glucose, weight, so you can document that in there and keep track, so it's easy for patients to use. And then if I go back to my view data, I can take and send the blood pressure by clicking that link, share as HTML, PDF, or CSV to the provider, and then the provider can then look at it. Blood glucose, same thing, and weight. Blood glucose, a lot of times they have monitors that can be sent. Information can be sent right to the provider, so that's another option. The other I want to talk about is the actual WebEx, which is free. Again, providers at Mason City already have access to WebEx. And when I open WebEx, it's easy to use. You don't have to have an account. So you have WebEx meeting. You can click join meeting. Provider gives them a number. So you enter the number in. Click on that, it opens up, and it's going to connect. So it's easy for them to use. It's going to bring up the content. It's easy. It shows call me, brings up my screen. So that's me. And then that's me as a provider. So it shows that I logged in. I'm going to call this number, so then my image will show up on the screen as well. So this will make it really easy for providers to interact with the patients. And one thing I really am not sure about is the security involved with this. So that's something that I want to explore. But for the pilot program, I want to make sure that we use things that are free, because we don't know if insurance will reimburse for them, or, sorry, I should put it on myself, or we don't know if they're secure. So there's a really big thing to think about there. You know, the savings that the hospital would get for having visits telemedicine, and then the increase in revenue could help pay for any kind of technology, iPads, tablets, whatever would need to be used for patients in these type of a visit. So that's why I chose that technology. Again, I know that there's security that we need to think about, but this is just an interim kind of okay, here, what are our options, and this is what I'm thinking. Thank you.